In today's Football Manager 2024 video, I'm going to be showing you another Knap tactic creation. This one is the Knap Preaching Blues 4-5-1. This is a system that runs similar to a 4-3-3. It has a sweeper keeper, a back four which contains two fullbacks. It has a narrow midfield three to protect the back four and provides attacks when turning over the ball. It also has two wide players and a single focal point striker at the top of the pitch. It has an attacking mentality which should help you to dominate your matches. There will be a full breakdown of this tactic at the end of the video, so make sure to stick around to see what makes this tactic tick. For this test, I have run a single season sim using the winter update and no first transfer window. I selected Aberdeen, Dundee and Motherwell to see how the tactic would get on in the hands of a variety of teams in the Scottish Premier League. Before I show you the results and give you the breakdown of this tactic, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, now would be the perfect time to do so. We are moving ever closer to the release of FM25, so there'll be lots more content coming to the channel in the run up to the new game. Also, if you're the type of person who wants to support a small creator, there is a link to buy me a coffee on the channel homepage. Right then, let's have a look at some of the results this tactic managed to gain. To kick off the results roundup, I'm going to take a look at the Scottish Premier League. Straight away you will notice that using Knap's 4-5-1, Aberdeen have been able to claim an historic Premier League title. They would win 26 from 38 games, have a goal difference of 54 and score 84 points to win the Premier League by 7 points from Rangers. The next highest finishing team that I tested would be Dundee. They would find themselves in 4th place and qualifying for the Europa League. They would go on and win 19 games and finish on a total of 66 points. Lastly, Motherwell, who were predicted to finish last, managed to avoid relegation. They would end the league campaign in 9th place and finish 14 points ahead of Livingston, who would be relegated. In the other competitions, Aberdeen would go on to win a treble. They would add the Scottish Cup and the Viaplay Cup to ensure themselves a truly historic season and have a clean sweep of the big boys. They would also make the knockout round of the Europa League, but they would lose to Benfica. Dundee would make the quarter-finals of the Scottish Cup and the semi-finals of the Viaplay Cup. Motherwell would also reach the quarter-finals of both the Scottish Cup and the Viaplay Cup. Using this tactic, Aberdeen would average 2.5 goals per game. Dundee would average 2.53 goals per game. And Motherwell, they would average 1.66 goals per game. Bojan Miovski would end the season as Aberdeen's top goal scorer. The Macedonian would score 26 goals in all competitions. The top assist creator for Aberdeen would be Connor Barron. He would go on to get 17 in all competitions. For Dundee, their top goal scorer would be Curtis Main with 22 goals. And the top assist provider was central midfielder Finlay Robertson, who had managed 15. For Motherwell, their top scorer was Theo Blair. He would bag an impressive 28 goals. And top of the assist charts for Motherwell would be Callum Slattery. Right then, with all the results complete, let's break this tactic down. So this tactic is the Knap Preaching Blues 4-5-1. It could be set up as a 4-3-3, depending on how you want to read the tactic, but Knap himself labels it as a 4-5-1, so we are going to go with that. What we're going to do is break the tactic down by going through each of the players' instructions. We are then going to go through the in possession, the in transition and the out of possession to show you how the tactic works. Let's start off then at the back with a sweeper keeper who is set to defend. You then on the left have a fullback set to attack. Two ball playing defenders both set to defend. And on the right another fullback set to attack. You have a defensive midfielder who is set to support, a box-to-box midfielder who is set to support, and a central midfielder who is set to attack. On the left-hand side, you have an inside forward set to support, On the right hand side, an inside forward set to attack. And at the top of the pitch, you'll have an advance forward set to attack. So with most of Knap's tactics, they come with a custom tiki-taka tactical style. Its mentality is set to attacking. The in possession for this tactic will look like this. The in transition will look like this. And the out of possession will look like this. So there we have it. This is the Knap Preaching Blues 451. In the hands of Aberdeen, it has won an historic treble, beating both Celtic and Rangers to a Scottish treble. If you want to have a go with this tactic and use it in your own save, there will be a link down in the description below. All I ask in return is if you download the tactic and have a go with it, hit the subscribe button just to help the channel out. Speaking of subscriptions, if you hit that button, there will be plenty of content coming in the next couple of weeks as we move into the start of the FM25 cycle. So make sure you have that notification bell on so you don't miss out on any of the content that will be coming your way.